Well, hello there, beautiful teachers. That little excerpt you just heard was the first exercise from At the Gym by Susan Staples Bell. This is a gem of a book. I hadn't heard of it before, and Susan highlighted it to me as a, hey, maybe teachers aren't really getting the value in this book, she very kindly said. And yes, if this isn't as popular as it should be, we need to rectify that. So, this book is a series of exercises designed for a group of students. What you just saw was me doing it in a kind of messy way, but that's the way I could do it for you, doing 4 of the parts. There's actually 5. So that's the first exercise, and at the bottom of that, there's a percussion part as well, which you could clap or use a drum or anything like that. And you could get really creative with these as well. So that one is quite basic. You could use it to focus on non-legato and playing chords and stuff like that. But it goes on to explore various different techniques. So you're getting to cover technique through these ensemble warm-ups. Susan and I must be on the same wavelength, because next year I actually have slated for release a series of ensemble sort of warm-ups like this with a little bit of a different take on it. But I think we're solving a similar problem, so I'm glad to see another resource like this out there, which is that students being able to play together is its own skill. Yes, Susan is working on technique and stuff through these exercises as well, but just being able to play together is hard. And some students, many students, need some exercises to get them on the way to playing in unison with each other, in time with each other, before they can do more complicated things and play different duets. So you may know that I love doing duets with all my students. Most of my students are in buddy lessons, or if they have a sibling and they're learning at home, we'll do duets there. We find any opportunity, because duets improve so much about students' reading abilities, their rhythm, accuracy, and so much more. And they're super fun. So it's amazing to see this set of exercises from Susan that helps us work towards those skills while also working on some technique things as well. I think there are so many different ways you could do this. You could do it at occasional group workshops. You could do it as a regular thing in your group lessons if you have those. Or you could do this just when you have students with you and you do one of the parts and they do the other, and then maybe you try different mixtures of them together as well. But if you do have any opportunity with multiple students together, I think that is all the more fun. This would also be great to integrate into our piano launchpad curriculum. If you're doing that, maybe if you want some extra weeks with that or some different things to do, it has everything you need, but this would be a great exercise set to mix in with that as well. Piano Launchpad is inside the Vibrant Music Teaching membership. If you're not familiar with it, it's a 1-year curriculum for beginners in a group setting that doesn't require any practice whatsoever, so it's really special for that reason. Now, if you're interested in learning about more different books for your students, I suggest you watch this video next. It's going to tell you about my favorite beginner methods for young students.